RHOC Tamra Judge admits fans hate her. Season 18's bad guy. RHOC star Tamra Judge admits that the fans hate her, and it's because she is the bad guy of Season 18. It has not been easy for the mother of four since her friendship fell apart with Shannon Beater. So what more does she have to say about her reputation this season? Keep reading for more details. RHOC Tamra Judge admits fans hate her. Season 18's bad guy. Tamra Judge returned to RHOC in Season 17 after being fired, and there were a lot of mixed reactions. Some fans were thrilled to have her back, while others were not happy to have a pot stirrer return. She came in not friendly with Shannon Beater, but they quickly made amends. Yet between Season 17 and 18, Tamra fell out with Shannon and Vicki Gunvalson. Shannon had gotten into a DUI hit and run, which made Tamra reconsider their Tres Amigas show. She also had some scheduling issues, and that caused Vicki to seemingly lash out, calling Tamra a traitor. Additionally, Shannon's ex, John Jansen, began dating show alum Alexis Bellino. Shortly before that happened, Tamra and Alexis reconciled, and then Alexis was brought back to RHOC. This was also really hard for Shannon. Since Season 18 began, Tamra and Shannon can't get along, and viewers are really struggling. They cannot find any redeemable qualities in Tamra, and she knows this. According to People, Tamra is not immune to what people think about her right now. It is not without reason, as she realizes viewers feel she is being too hard on Shannon. However, Tamra explains that there is a method to her madness. Tamra noted how she felt it was in poor taste to do their improv show right after Shannon's arrest. It was heavily based in alcohol, and she alleged she caught Shannon sneaking cocktails backstage right after the incident. So it seems a lack of accountability has caused the downfall of their friendship as well. Yet there was so much more over the years that ultimately put the nail in the coffin of this long-standing friendship. More to the story. Heather Dubrow brought Shannon Beater to RHOC in Season 9 when she went to tour her home. However, Tamra Judge loved Shannon and how much fun she was. Plus, she was the first housewife that Vicki Gunvalson liked right off the bat. Yet Tamra notes there is so much more to the downfall of her friendship with Shannon. A lot had to do with her being completely unhinged. Per Tamra, she put up with a lot as a friend, but Shannon needed to take care of herself, which she allegedly did not. She also claimed she knew Shannon had a drinking problem, but never said anything. However, Tamra takes responsibility for not taking that up with Shannon earlier. Unfortunately, she feared if she did that, Shannon would be done with her, and she did not want that. Tamra Judge, the self-proclaimed hottest housewife in Orange County, has never been one to shy away from controversy. Whether she's tossing drinks, stirring the pot, or delivering biting one-liners, Tamra knows how to command attention. But as Season 18 of The Real Housewives of Orange County unfolds, Tamra finds herself navigating unfamiliar territory, being labeled the season's bad guy. And while she's never been everyone's favorite, even she admits that the fan backlash this time is hitting differently. "Look, I've been on this show long enough to know that I'm not everybody's cup of tea," Tamra says in a confessional, her perfectly manicured nails tapping on her wine glass. "But this season, I feel like I'm the whole damn storm in a teacup." The catalyst for the backlash? A mix of explosive fights, questionable alliances, and the return of her signature snake reputation. It's classic Tamra. Unapologetically messy, calculated, and quick to deflect blame. But even Tamra's most loyal fans are struggling to defend her this time. The Gina and Heather feud. Tamra's handprints all over it. Early in the season, Tamra inserted herself into Gina Kirschenheiter and Heather Dubrow's simmering tension over Heather's perceived condescension. What began as an awkward misunderstanding about Heather's career milestones snowballed into a full-blown war of words, thanks to Tamra's meddling. "I wasn't trying to stir the pot," Tamra claims in one episode. But flashbacks tell a different story, with Tamra planting seeds of doubt in Gina's mind and subtly encouraging Heather to stand her ground. Fans quickly caught on, flooding social media with comments accusing Tamra of orchestrating drama to secure her place as the center of attention. "She's a professional puppeteer," one Twitter user wrote. "Tamra doesn't just stir the pot, she brews an entire cauldron." Even Gina, who initially trusted Tamra, began questioning her motives. "I feel like Tamra's saying one thing to me and another thing to Heather," Gina confided in her own confessional. "It's like she wants us to fight. And honestly, I'm starting to wonder if she's playing both sides." The Shannon fallout. Besties no more? One of the season's most heartbreaking storylines has been the unraveling of Tamra's friendship with Shannon Beater. Once thick as thieves, the duo's bond began to crack when Tamra aired grievances about Shannon's alleged lack of support during her hiatus from the show. "I needed her and she wasn't there," Tamra said tearfully in an early episode. But fans weren't buying it, pointing out that Tamra's attacks on Shannon seemed more like a calculated effort to create storyline tension than genuine hurt. Things came to a head during a cast trip to Mexico, where Tamra's drunken tirade against Shannon left the group stunned. "You're selfish, Shannon. You only care about yourself," Tamra yelled, her voice echoing across the resort pool. Shannon, blindsided and humiliated, broke down in tears. "That was too far," Emily Simpson later said in a confessional. "Even for Tamra." Fans agreed, flooding Tamra's Instagram comments with critiques. "How can she call herself Shannon's friend and then do that on national TV?" one follower asked. Others accused Tamra of trying to secure the villain edit at the expense of genuine relationships. Embracing the bad guy role. In a recent interview on her podcast, 18's in a Pod, Tamra addressed the backlash head-on. "Look, I'm not here to win Miss Congeniality," she said, her tone equal parts defiant and self-aware. "This is reality TV. If you're not bringing the drama, you're not doing your job. But I'm also human, and yeah, some of the comments hurt." Despite the criticism, Tamra seems to be leaning into her role as season 18's antagonist. On social media, she's been sharing memes poking fun at her own behavior, even reposting one that dubbed her the Maleficent of Orange County. "If people are talking about me, I'm doing something right," she wrote in one caption. But behind the bravado, insiders suggest that Tamra is feeling the weight of the backlash more than she lets on. Tamra thrives on being the center of attention, but she's also incredibly sensitive, a source close to production revealed. She's definitely struggling with how polarizing she's become this season. Where does she go from here? As season 18 barrels toward its dramatic conclusion, fans are left wondering what's next for Tamra Judge. Will she repair her fractured friendships, or will she double down on her villainous streak? And perhaps more importantly, can she win back the hearts of viewers who've grown weary of her antics? "At the end of the day, I'm always going to be me," Tamra says in a mid-season confessional, her voice tinged with both defiance and vulnerability. "Love me or hate me, I'm not changing for anyone." But in a franchise where fan favorites can rise and fall faster than a champagne flute, Tamra might need to reconsider her strategy. After all, being the bad guy is one thing, being a hated bad guy is another. For now, Tamra seems content to ride out the storm she's created, unapologetically leaning into the chaos. And love her or hate her, one thing's for sure, Tamra Judge knows how to keep us watching.